Well, hello. It's Richard Spency. Anyways, I'm at Tempe, and I'm roller skating the river, Salt River. It's all nice and overgrown again, which is great, until it catches on fire, and then they're going to remove all of it. It's about a 5-year cycle, but it does provide nice cover for the homeless. And it's right now really, I can smell smoke, so somebody's camping. It is just horrendous to be homeless in this heat. It cooks the brains. I don't know. I don't know if there's no solution to the homelessness here. Scottsdale, well, they just keep on, get on the bus stop or you're gonna get arrested. Endless stories, endless videos of all that. I don't know. A little bit about me. I went to, grew up in Mesa, then we moved to Scottsdale in 6th grade. I went to Cocopah, went to Chaparral High School. I ended up getting indicted for the big cocaine bust in 1985. I was 123rd out of 125 indicted. I think the prosecutors were a little bit overzealous. Also in that grand jury indictment, a dirty Scottsdale cop, he had a little bit of cocaine addiction. He also shot a 21-year-old kid. He was all coked out. That never gets, that never enters. Why don't police officers get tested for alcohol and drugs when there's a lethal shooting? Anyways, he ends up doing 10 years for the same conspiracy I was indicted into. You know what I was charged for? A class 2 felony. Conspiracy. I bought a fucking 8-ball of cocaine to go skiing in Utah, to go see my grandmother with my friends. I wasn't a big cocaine dealer. I didn't make $10,000 a week. Did that matter? No. Sergeant Reynolds at the time, I believe. Anyways, life goes on. I get probation, I get clean. I eventually get back into drugs and drinking and meth. Anyways, we get a little bit further on. I'm a meth addict, 10 years in. I'm in my car, I'm in Scottsdale, Home Depot in a dumpster. Go figure. Anyways, looking for treasures. That's my state of mind back then. This is 1999. I'm 33 years old. Some rookie Scottsdale cop pulls up. I give him my license. He runs it. He arrests me, a Richard Spencer. But this Richard Spencer he's arresting had brown eyes. I have hazel eyes. Anyways, I'm arrested. He searches. He finds methamphetamines. The prosecutor knows it's not the same Richard Spencer. But to protect their officers, I get charged. My life changes. I am now a convicted felon for dangerous drugs. And it was a false search. So my life changes. Changes big time. But it changed in a really positive way. Because I was sentenced to drug court, not to prison. For that, I'm very grateful to the justice system of Scottsdale. They could have easily put me in prison and not given me a chance with drug court. It was like my 4th, 5th drug offense. So that's a miracle in itself. For that, I'm forever grateful. I didn't do drug court perfectly. I had to go to jail for 4 days. Then it was almost 4 months, and I finally surrendered. And I finally got clean. Worst thing in the world to do is to get clean and sober, and then you're facing prison. A lot of prison time. And all the feelings, emotions of a traumatized childhood. Because as alcoholics and drug addicts, She usually had a pretty fucked up, traumatizing childhood. Yelling and screaming. Alcoholism is a family disease. Scottsdale PD is not immune from it. Nor is fire department, nor is any human being. The shit we see, the thunder we feel, you want to numb out. Well, I don't got that opportunity today. Nobody wants to see me drinking. But my God, lately I've been feeling like maybe I could join Sergeant Clore for a drink. A bottle. Wouldn't end good. And that's not God's will. I attend meetings almost every day. Have for the last 27 years. Not perfectly. So anyways, with that drug arrest, I got drug court. I get surrendered. And they wanted 3 meetings a week, so I gave them 15 meetings a week. And somewhere in that year, I created a new habit that I could live, that I'm not going to prison. And then eventually in another 5 years, I might get my rights back for a false search. Was I done? No. I don't know who can relate to this. I have the utmost respect for police. I have given the police videos, they aid in their prosecution, aggravated assault. Black dude breaks this guy's jaw with the right. He goes down, he's knocked out, and then he goes and he kicks the guy in the head. Plenty of videos. I got 5 years, 500 gigs of videos. And apparently I have pretty darn good health at 60. I haven't destroyed my liver, my organs, my lungs. Recovering from cancer. While a lot of my friends are dying from it. My father had an accident. I gave CPR to him. Firsthand with the neighbor. He wasn't there. It was just a body, and we start the CPR, and then you gotta wait for the real world to show up, for fire, and the police, and then a doctor to declare he's dead. He was dead. Fuck. I don't understand the legal terms of anything, especially today. I didn't drink, I didn't use. I cried, I felt more grief. It's been a lifetime of a lot of grief. Then we got my mom. 14 years ago, she stood up and we were gonna go to find her urgent care. Anyway, she stood up and she collapses in my arms and has a massive heart attack. And today I'm so grateful for the experience. Something like that, it just fucking never stops hurting. So all my friends are gone. My family's gone. There ain't nothing Scottsdale PD can take from me. I've been dead. I have died. I'm still here. That said, I still have the utmost respect for sober officers. We got a big problem with those that are drinking. And I'm an alcoholic fucking meth addict. And I know what I see. I'm not out to ruin careers. But it's systemic. And you got one bad one who has been awarded for thousands of arrests and detainments. Thousands. I've recorded thousands of them. And he happens to be an alcoholic, just like me. Please watch the videos. I'm not the enemy. Matter of fact, I was just skating through Old Town till I saw what the security did. Those bar boys, they all drink. That's why we get jobs in the hospitality industry. Managers drink, owners are drunk, all security are drunk, drinking. Police trained, Scottsdale police trained, door boys, jumping on drunk customers. You will not believe the videos that I have gonna roll out. Then we got EEG security. EEG. They own the damn plaza. They pay Scottsdale police for protection. You know, whatever the businesses say nowadays. Apparently, Governor Ducey gave businesses the golden key. Anything they say goes. I hope someone looks at ComStat. I hope this reaches somebody in frickin' power. How did Michael McClure's Plaza go from thousands of detainments to none? Like a ComStat, it ends in one weekend. I have the stop on tape. Another one, let's see. When I get assaulted by businesses, by management, and I call police, and I do a report, what happens? Nothing, it got buried. When EEG security, they happen to be vets, they happen to be alcoholics, lasered my right eye. I had to go to emergency. I have state insurance, so then I had to wait a week to get into my primary care, another week to get in to see a specialist. I'm blind in right eye for 2 weeks because I don't know what my eye's like. What happened? 9 months later, I get a little letter in the mail. Because Scottsdale PD is starting to look at things. Well, we see no grounds for charging anyone. How about the emergency room bill? How about my specialist? Granted, my eye is a soft target. It's a soft object. It heals. It's not a broken bone. You can't really sue over it unless they destroyed my vision. Thank God they didn't. It was a green laser. That's to come. I hope this reaches somebody's ears. I hope it reaches somebody's heart. Because I'm human. And you don't get to violate my damn rights. You do, you have, but you're gonna fucking be accountable. Have a great evening.